So how's it going, guys? It's Pete Hellies here. I hope you're having a great start to 2026. Today's going to be a good one because I'm reviewing these two speed controllers. Now they're from a company called Sequre, or Guangdong Secure Technology Limited, a Chinese company that make ESCs and motors for models all across the board, FPVs. You name it, these guys make an ESC for it. They reached out to me and said if I wanted to put some of these and do a bit of a test and review on my helicopters, and of course I said yes, and these are what turned up. Now they do have the Escape 32 software on them, which is geared towards helicopters. Now apologies if you guys want to see these going in cars or planes. This is going to be predominantly a heli biased review, but hopefully you'll be able to get some information regardless. Anyway, so let's dive right in and we'll have a look. So guys, we're going to have a look at this one first. So this is the Sequre 28120 speed controller, and this one will support batteries from 2 to 8S. Now this has an 120 amp persistent current and 150 amp max current. So yeah, a tiny little ESC that is going to potentially provide a lot of power. Now comparing this to my 80 amp hobby wing, now this is half the size. I'm quite impressed with the build actually on this. Didn't know what to expect, but yeah, they've made a lovely job of this. You've got your lead here that goes to your receiver or your flybarless unit. It comes with an XT60 connector on there with the 14 AWG cable, and then you've got your motor plugs there, all soldered, all ready to go, and again 14 AWG. So yeah, good quality cable on here. Yeah, really nicely built. Comes with a QR code here that you can download the manual, and a couple of these bits of heat shrink there. Now they have sent me this here, which is the Wi-Fi link. So this plugs in, and this is essentially how we program this through to be able to do it through your smartphone or whatever you. Similar to, I guess, how you do it with your hobby wing through your phone. So yeah, this one here has the Sqesc 32 firmware on it, which is geared more towards helicopters. They do different firmwares. They do the BL Heli 32 and the AM 32, which will be geared towards, I guess, different models. I'm mostly interested in the Sqesc 32 on this one. So these actually retail at about 25 quid. That's phenomenally cheap. Now, this one is probably going to get tested in my Raw 420. Now, don't know how it's going to behave, as it's a direct drive and it demands a lot of power. But if this thing works, and I'm confident it will be a great little ESC. I mean, it weighs, with all the wires and everything, it weighs 51 grams, or on its own, just the body, it's 22 grams, just under, so extremely light. On the website, it tells you all the parameters. We're going to put a link through to the website with a link to this model on here, so you can take a look at the specs on there, because there is a lot to go through, but the website is absolutely fantastic. Absolutely anything that you need to know, and I think there's also a little tab in there you can solder on a telemetry line as well, which would be quite good. So yeah, this one's going to go in the SAB Raw 420. It'd be nice to see what the Brain 2 diagnostics come back, and keep trying to get all the good, because I don't know if I'm going to be using the governor on this. I might use the Brain 2 governor, which I've been doing on a few of my helicopters, and I don't really have a problem. So even if there isn't a governor, or if there is, I will soon know when I put the Wi-Fi link and start getting this assembled. But for now, these is just a first look at these particular ESCs. And yeah, I can't give you a review on these flying, but there will be one to come. So anyway, let's go and take a look at the other ESC and see what that's like. So right, next up we have the Sequre 14200 Pro ESC. Now this is a monster. This is how it comes out of the box. So yeah, you get this all bundled up nicely, and you get this bag of bits here. So in here we've got a small Allen wrench there, we've got some cable ties, we have the fan, which is always a good sign, and then we have some bits of heat shrink and a QR code for the manual and some bolts there for mounting the fan on. So yeah, fan looks good gear, you know, good quality fan there. That's going to keep the fins cool, and it needs to be kept cool because this is a 200 amp speed controller. So this is 200 amp continuous and maximum current of 350 amps. So this is an absolute monster. So this one is, I'm going to test this in my RS5 and just see how this performs. Now through the Wi-Fi link there, you can do all your parameters. No, Wi-Fi link's the wrong box there. Look, there you go. Through the Wi-Fi link there, look, you can do all your throttle calibrations on there. And then there are all your governor modes on there. So this is great. Now at the top there you have a dip switch for the BECs. This will take the firmware as well, the BL Heli 32, the AM 32, and again what I've opted for on this one is the Escape 32 firmware. So let's just get these wires cut. So guys, I've whipped this cable tie off and we can see what we've got. So we've got 10 AWG motor wires and these are pre-soldered. And on the battery lead side, these are 8 AWG and these again are pre-soldered. Now, if we bring these over, we can see what we've got here. So we've got the RPM BEC ground, and then we've got the S signal BEC and ground. And then here on this green one, we've got the TX telemetry. Now this is running on the Escape firmware, and again it comes in BL Heli 32 and AM 32 firmware, so you can have what you want. This side, look, we've got the BEC port, and on this side we have got the fan port, and again there are the BEC dip switches. Now weight wise, this is 134 grams, so not too shabby for a behemoth of this size, and it is retailing at about £100, so really cheap. And if this does what it says it's going to do, then it's going to be superb and really, really affordable. So let's just give it a quick recap. So guys, we're going to be putting both of these in my Helis, so I want to thank Sequre for sending these out to me. Now there will be other videos and doing some flight tests with these, and then I can give you a more in-depth review on them. But up to now, on first glance, I can say I'm very impressed with these. They are great to communicate with. The website's absolutely fantastic. I will put some links in the description below of these particular models, and it will give you all the specs on here. And then at the end of the video, I'll just put some screenshots of the specs on as well. But if you've got any questions about these, feel free to drop me a message. Please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel. And yeah, and if any of you guys have got one of these already in Sequre models, then you send me a message. I'd love to have a chat. Anyway, again, thanks to Sequre, and couldn't wait for the following videos. Thanks again.